Hey everyone, welcome to 3-Minute History. Today it's the story of Canada's high-stakes gamble on a massive free trade deal with the United States in the 1980s, and the energy chapter born from bitter lessons of the National Energy Program takes center stage. It's the mid-1980s, and trading blocs like the European Community are popping up all over the place. Canada was being left out. Brian Mulroney's Progressive Conservatives are swept to power in 1984 with a massive majority. They propose a comprehensive free trade agreement, or FTA, with the United States to create better trading terms for both countries. Even though the first major accomplishment of the new government was to take apart the controversial National Energy Program, or NEP, the Americans are skeptical that it won't happen again. American negotiators want to include an energy chapter to prevent an NEP sequel. No more two-tier pricing or unfair back-ins. At first, the Conservatives weren't so keen on including energy, but then the Canadian negotiating team decided to use it as leverage to score wins on financial services and dispute settlement, while also getting export guarantees to avoid 1960-style American quotas. Enter the heavy hitters, Patricia or Pat Carney, fresh from her success dismantling the NEP as energy minister. She's moved to international trade. She brings her deregulation expertise and pushes for investor protections and open markets. Finance Minister Michael Wilson champions the economic vision, negotiating the financial services section. Derek Burney, Mulroney's chief of staff, not only orchestrates from behind the scenes to ensure successful talks, he also helps negotiate the important dispute settlement section. And let's not forget Canada's grizzled chief negotiator, Simon Reisman, who battled U.S. counterparts for balanced terms, but he seemed out of his league and needed political help to seal the deal. Here's Pat Carney on the drama of the 11th hour negotiation of the FTA.
I was so appalled at the fact that Simon Reisman, our chief negotiator, wasn't telling me, his minister, what he was doing. And Simon's position was that he didn't have to report to me. I was not his minister. He didn't like women bosses anyway. Nobody really understands that about the free trade agreements. He couldn't tell me what was going on himself because, as he told us, he couldn't engage the Americans and he wasn't getting anywhere after 16 months. So that's when the Prime Minister sent myself and Derek Burney and Michael Wilson down, and we did our three-ring circus where Simon and I did the trade elements, Burney did the dispute settlement, and Mike Wilson did the financial services, which are the trickiest. And in the one weekend, we wrapped up with our wonderful team the elements of the free trade agreement.
At this point, Alan Gottlieb, Canada's ambassador to the U.S., played a crucial role. Like Arnold Heaney back in 1959, Gottlieb carried out a diplomatic blitz to smooth American concerns and get congressional support for the deal. The FTA was signed by both countries on January 2nd, 1988. The energy chapter depoliticized Canada-U.S. energy trade and evolved into the core of the North American Free Trade Agreement in 1992. Over the next 25 years, it fostered billions in trade and secured Canadian access to American markets and American access to Canadian energy. That's it for today's adventure into history. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that shape our world. Stay curious and keep exploring the history that's all around us.